Welcome to the channel. In today's video, I'll be telling you why the Jacksonville Jaguars should trade for Derek Carr. Let's go, y'all. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's having a great day. Let me start off with this. Of why I think Derek Carr should go to Jacksonville. The Jacksonville Jaguars need a quarterback. Blake Bortles is done. That's it. Now, I think that they should keep the head coach Doug Marrone. I think they should keep Tom Coughlin and keep the organization as it is in-house. My problem is with Tom Coughlin this year because he re-signed Blake Bortles to that contract when he did not deserve it. He did not deserve it. I don't care if you put in the comments, oh, but he worked hard. I don't care. I don't want to hear that. He did not deserve that contract. He should have been out after this year. He should have been gone last year. Now this is the perfect opportunity to get Derek Carr. Derek Carr is a 3-time Pro Bowler. 4 straight seasons with over 3,200 yards. 4 straight seasons with over 20-plus touchdowns for those 4 years. Now, which I'm about to read his numbers for this year so far as of this recording. Derek Carr has 3,697 yards, 19 touchdowns, and only 8 interceptions. Now think about the Jacksonville Jaguars defense. Their defense can, if they had Derek Carr, you have a defensive line, you still have Jalen Ramsey, you have AJ Boye at corner. They're probably going to replace Barry Church because they released him, and you still have Deshaun Gibson at free safety. You're probably going to get rid of Malik Jackson. I would not be opposed to that. He has not been dominant like he was in that Super Bowl with the Denver Broncos. I don't know what happened. Marcel Darius, the same thing with him. It's frustrating watching that team lose like that. But anyway, you have the kid that you drafted, Tavon Bryant from, I think, he was drafted in the first round last year, right? You have him. You still have Calais Campbell, who's still getting sacks and still helping out this defensive line. You reshape the defense just a little bit. Don't really do too much, too crazy. The offensive line is coming back. Norwell, Linder, Cam Robinson's coming back. The left side of your offensive line is good. You got to tweak up the right side a little bit. You need a right tackle and you need a right guard. A better right guard than they have now. You fix that. If Leonard Fournette can stay healthy, and that's a big if because he's been terrible this year. I know I'm not going to be too hard on him. I know he's been hurt. He has been hurt. But at some point, he can't be hurt anymore. It's time to buckle down. It's the NFL. If you're going to be hurt and keep getting injured, you're not going to be in the league. He has to get healthy and he has to be better. Now, Leonard Fournette ran for 1,000 yards his first year, and in his second year, he only has like 300-something rushing yards. That's not good. He's third on his team in rushing, and Carlos Hyde just got traded there a couple weeks ago. That's not good. When T.J. Yeldon I think it's Carlos Hyde, then T.J. Yeldon, then him. That's not good. I know he's been hurt his hamstring. It's a serious injury. You can't play around with your hammy. Okay, I understand that. But it's the NFL. You have to be healthy or you're not going to be in it. And he has to get healthy. So if a healthy Leonard Fournette with no injury setbacks, with Derek Carr, with a receiver who I've been telling you guys the last Jacksonville Jaguars video I made over a year ago, D.D. Westbrook. I told you guys he was good. I told you guys he was going to be good if he, stayed out of trouble, and he has, and now he's a good slot receiver. I think he has over 500, maybe 600 yards receiving this year. I knew he was going to be good. Now you have him. You probably bring back Marquise Lee. I'm not sure if they probably will. They gave him that contract extension, so they're probably going to keep him. You have Keaton Cole. They're not keeping Dante Moncrief. And you have DJ Chark at wide receiver. I think he's going to be good as well. But I think that if you wanted to, you could add another wide receiver. You would have Derek Carr. You have Leonard Fournette. You tweak the offensive line a little bit. You have a good defensive line. Your linebackers are solid. I don't have to go over. They have solid linebackers. They need another safety, and they may need a. I don't think they need another corner, but I think they need a safety and another defensive lineman because, like I said, Malik Jackson is going to be gone by next year. He said he feels it, and if he's feeling that way, then he's probably going to get released. So they need a safety and a defensive lineman, and they need two offensive linemen, and they might. Carlos Hyde is probably going to be the next year. T.J. Yeldon, he's going to be free agent, so he won't be there. The only thing that this team needs right now is a quarterback, and it's Derek Carr. Derek Carr is not going to last in Oakland. I'm sorry to Oakland fans. I like the Raiders. I was telling you guys years ago, the Oakland Raiders, they have a better offensive line than the Jacksonville Jaguars altogether, but they've just been banged up this year. Derek Carr is a good quarterback. You have people on these debate shows, oh, is Derek Carr a good quarterback? Is he their future? No, he's not Oakland's future, but he can be Jacksonville's future. If I'm Tom Coughlin, I'm giving up Blake Bortles and a first-round pick for Derek Carr. And if I have to give them a fourth-round pick next for this year too, and then the year after that, give them another fourth-round pick, I'm doing it. Blake Bortles should have never gotten that contract extension. Listen, I ain't hating on his money. He got his money. He has a good agent. It is what it is. But I said this before. He's not going to take them over the edge. He's not. We know what Blake Bortles is. Listen, John Gruden, you're rebuilding. Just take Blake Bortles in this trade. If I'm the Jacksonville Jaguars, I give the Oakland Raiders a first-round pick, and I give you Blake Bortles. Give me Derek Carr, and I'll give you another fourth-round pick. And if the team in next year's in 2020, I'll give you a second-round pick if your team doesn't win more than 3 games. But that's it. If I'm the Jacksonville Jaguars, you have to make this move. I'm not bringing in Joe Flacco. He's older. He's injury-prone. I'm not bringing in Joe Flacco. He has a good arm, okay? I understand that. But he's been hurt too much. I'm not bringing him in. Derek Carr, I know he's been hurt too, but he's still younger. Joe Flacco, I'm not doing that. I know I've seen online, oh, Joe Flacco could come in there. I'm not doing that. I'm not drafting a young quarterback out of the draft. Listen, unless they get the kid Haskins from Ohio State or the guy from Oregon, unless they don't get those two guys, I'm not taking a chance on this Derek Carr. He should be the future of Jacksonville. He's a good quarterback. Top 5 MVP conversation from the 12-4 season that they had. There is no reason why the Jacksonville Jaguars should not go out and get Derek Carr. And if they do not do it, that just shows you that the organization, something needs to happen. If they don't get a quarterback to help this defense and to help this offense get going in Jacksonville, if they would have did this trade last year, or they would have did this trade in the beginning of the season, it would have been better. This trade would have helped this team long term. Because the Colts are coming back. They have a good offensive line. The Houston Texans are still there. And the Tennessee Titans have a great... They're starting to move up. They're not moving down. They're moving up. So the Jacksonville Jaguars are going to be the last team in this division if they don't get it together. Again and again and again. And you don't want to be that. And I know Jacksonville Jaguars fans don't want that because I don't want that. I like the team. I like Jacksonville. But Derek Carr needs to be the quarterback of this team. And listen, you guys could disagree with me. Like I said, I respect your opinion. You can put it in the comment section down below. But the Jacksonville Jaguars, they have to do this. We don't have, it's like, you don't have time to do another rebuild. You have to capitalize on these defensive guys when they're young. A.J. Boye, Ramsey, all these guys that's on the team. The linebackers, they have good linebackers. Jacobs and Smith and Jack at their linebacker spot. They have good linebackers. The problem with the Jacksonville Jaguars is their running game that has not been good all year because Leonard Fournette has been out. And also because they don't have a quarterback. Derek Carr is the perfect fit. If you want to get rid of Doug Marrone, I know Tom Coughlin likes him. I know he wants him to be there. But Tom Coughlin, you have to get this right, or otherwise you're probably going to get fired next year. And I don't want you to get fired because, listen, Tom Coughlin, if you come out of retirement and coach this team, it'll be a great thing for Derek Carr. But Derek Carr, you need to get him in the building. They need to do this trade. I cannot repeat myself No more. The Jacksonville Jaguars need to trade for Derek Carr this offseason in a hurry. If I'm Tom Coughlin, I go to the organization and say, listen, if we can get Derek Carr, we need to get him. He's not going. The Oakland Raiders are not going to keep him. They're not keeping him. If I'm Doug Marrone, I go up and say, hey, Derek Carr is the best fit for this system. Run the ball, then throw. He's a good thrower. He's an accurate thrower. He's in his career. In his first year, he completed 58% of his passes, and since then he's been over 64%. I think 65%. You need this guy in your building. He's a good quarterback. He doesn't get in trouble. He's a good guy. He loves the game of football. Get him in the building, because if you don't get this kid in the building and you let him waste another year in Oakland, because John Gruden's not keeping him when he goes to Vegas. So this could be his last year there. Now, John Gruden is saying that, oh, he's my quarterback and all this other stuff like that. No, he's not. Do not fall for that. Oakland fans, do not fall for John Gruden telling you that this is his quarterback, because it's not. It's not his quarterback. The Las Vegas Raiders, by the time they get there, they'll probably draft Tua Tagovailoa. If it was my choice, that's what John Gruden will probably do. So if I'm, like I said, the Jacksonville Jaguars, do whatever it takes to get Derek Carr. It's plain. It's simple. Listen, I know his money. I know he has a lot of money. I know the people say, oh, what about their contracts? Listen, these owners are billionaires. You're going to have to pay something. If it hurts the salary cap now, then in 3 years from now, if Jacksonville continues to be in the playoffs and they go to it, they in the playoffs and they're actually a contending team every year, then I'm willing to take a couple hits in my pocket for my team to be good. This is like, come on, this league is not forever. All these guys are not going to just get younger and younger. That Jacksonville Jaguars team needs a quarterback that they can rally behind, and they can rally behind Derek Carr. If the Jacksonville Jaguars does not do this trade, or they don't get a quarterback right away that's going to just blow the doors off that team, I feel sorry for that fan base, because you're not doing your job. That's plain and simple. If you don't get this guy, you're not doing your job. He's 26 years old. You can do something with him. Blake Bortles' era is over. That's it. Goodbye. Tom Coughlin, do the right thing and get Derek Carr. Thank you for watching this video. Make sure you leave a thumbs up, share the video, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back with more videos. Until next time, guys. Peace.